Thanks for joining us. I'm Bridget Shanahan. Investigators are sifting through a house in West Allis where police say people were making drugs. Several of them were arrested overnight after officers found what they're calling precursor chemicals for the making of synthetic drugs. Neighbors were told to stay inside while crews removed those chemicals.
Yeah, it's scary, for the kids, with the hazmat team, we want to know everything's okay, and then they weren't telling us a lot.
All the materials were recovered, and there's no known danger to anyone in that neighborhood. Two deadly crashes in Dodge County. In the first incident, one of those two people was hospitalized after a crash in Beaver Dam yesterday afternoon. That person has died. Investigators say a driver crossed the center line while driving down County Road A and then hit a station wagon. Names of the victims are not being released until family members are notified. And an Eau Claire band director was killed in a crash late Saturday. Gene Power died when his car hit a tree on County Highway E in the town of Burnett. Dodge County Sheriff's officials say speed and alcohol appeared to have been a factor. The Eau Claire Area School District says that Power was a band director at Memorial High School. The judge in the Slender Man stabbing case has agreed to suspend court proceedings while the case is reviewed by the Court of Appeals. Morgan Geyser and Anissa Wire are being tried as adults for attempted homicide. Their attorneys, though, are trying to transfer the case to juvenile court. Today starts annual Campus Safety Week at UW-Milwaukee. There's a number of events being held on Spates Plaza and in the UWM Union, including active shooter training, a defibrillators course, and 2 self-defense training classes. Police arrested 14 people at last night's Packers game. Another 37 were ejected from the game for various misconduct violations. The 14 arrested were more than at any other Packers game last year at Lambeau. Today's TMJ4 is your official Packers station. Be sure to tune in tomorrow and every Tuesday during the season at 6:30 for Packers Live with Larry McCarran. Each week, Larry and various Packers players will break down the games and look at what's ahead. Tomorrow's guest is center Corey Lindsley.
Our beautiful stretch of weather just continues. Not quite the 80s that we had last week. We dropped into the 70s last Friday and then Saturday. Beautiful 70 degrees. Dropped a little bit on Sunday to a high of 69, but we are certainly looking at more of that weather continuing. And in fact, the average high temperature this time of the year is right around 69 degrees. In fact, yesterday, kind of a sign of fall, had the earliest trace of snow and earliest freeze on record, both for Milwaukee. That's historically on September 20th. Now we are looking at just actually fall starting on Wednesday, 3:22 in the morning. It is going to be feeling like a warm start to fall. We've got high pressure eventually sliding off to the east. That keeps us dry, though, as we go throughout the day today, tonight, and into tomorrow. There will be a cold front up to our north. That will bring a few more clouds into the forecast by the time we get to your Wednesday, but most of the rain staying to our north. That warm front and area of low pressure well off to the west. That's going to bring us our actual chance of rain. Won't swing through here until about we get to about Thursday night and into your Friday. But before then, it is going to be absolutely gorgeous. We're talking about temps in the 70s, lots of sunshine, 71 degrees your high in Milwaukee. A little bit cooler by the lakefront as that lake breeze develops in the afternoon hours, but overall still 60s with sunshine and very low humidity with a light wind. Can't complain too much about this kind of weather. Overnight tonight, 53 degrees with mainly clear skies, seasonable temps. Southeasterly wind swings around to being from the southwest as we go into your day on Tuesday. It will be warmer because of the lack of the lake breeze, 74 degrees with still sunny skies. This must be what it's like in California. We do have beautiful weather that will continue. And since there's not a whole lot going on, wanted to alert you to what's happening on Sunday, September 27th. This Sunday, a lunar eclipse. In fact, it's a supermoon lunar eclipse because the moon is a little bit closer to the earth. And if you're wondering what time to be checking things out, well, it's going to begin right around 8:07 on Sunday and peaks right around 9:49 p.m. That's when the moon is going to turn this sort of reddish color because it's going to be passing in the Earth's shadow. So it's going to kind of give us a cool sight on Sunday night. Really going to come to an end by about 11:30. And it's a pretty rare occurrence because the next time we're going to see a supermoon lunar eclipse, not until 2033. So kind of a treat. I believe we're going to be able to see that because, again, not a whole lot going on in the 7-day forecast. On your Tuesday, again, slightly warm with that southwesterly wind. Fall officially kicking off with a high of 75 degrees. A few more clouds start to roll into the picture as we get into your Thursday. The winds start to ramp up as well. Then a very weak cold front swings on through Thursday night and into Friday morning. That could touch off a stray shower or two. But since our dew points are so low and we have very dry air in place, that chance is not going to be a definite chance for sure. Just temps are going to to be dropping into the low 70s as we get into your Friday. Badger Saturday looking like sunshine and 71 degrees. And for the supermoon lunar eclipse on Sunday, looking at clear skies.